We're back for more Oblivion. I used the pay find thief command to get myself a no bounty. Again, I'm not really sure why that happens, but we're done with it now at least.
It can't be.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we don't want to go to the. Oh, we took a wrong turn, didn't we? I think we can actually cross through this way, but that would. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight, I guess.
Other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
There's a little bridge. Why is it called the Shivering Isles when it, like, looks pretty warm? Like, I feel like this place is, like, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I feel. Hey, those people don't look too good. Ah, god damn it. Now, something I would be glad to see in the next Elder Scrolls game is how prices would vary between different places. So, again, this is something that you know, like Kingdom Come Deliverance just blows Elder Scrolls out of the water when it comes to how it deals with stolen items and stuff like that. So, the idea is that over time, people won't realize stuff is stolen. And it's a very simple formula. I think whatever the gold price is, divide that by 100. That's how many days it takes. So if you have 1,000 gold thing, it takes 10 days for it to not be stolen, which is fine. I think that system would work good. But really, what you would need is like a region system. I don't even know what that is, but I'm killing it. Oh, it's an Elytra. Is a region system. So if you notice, that crude Grumite shield was 50 gold, right? And I think you can make the argument, that's 50 gold here in the Shivering Isles, but it shouldn't be on Nirn, you know? What you should have is a system where it encourages the player to sell things at certain places. And so what do I mean by that? So let's say that for whatever reason, I had a massive retard moment. I thought that was a gnarl. that did look a bit like a gnarl. Like, I can't be the only one who thought that. Anyway. So, suppose there's a city, right? Suppose that city has an overabundance of deer, let's say. And let's say that a deer pelt is 5 gold. There's just so much of it. And you know, because of that, you know, it's not worth your while to actually sell it there. It's in fact worth your while to go sell it somewhere else. So, like, you would go to, let's just say, a bigger city where deer pelts are worth more, like 15 gold. And this information isn't presented to the player as, you know, something that's just told to them. Like, oh, in Leyawiin, there's an overabundance of bears there. You know, bear pelts are worth less. But, you know, it could be helpful for you to kill the bears there because it might, you know, there might be quests associated with it, you know, because the bear menace is too big. Something along those lines. But that information is not directly ever presented to the player, or if it is, it's only presented to them by, let's say, a conversation with a hunter or someone along those lines. But what it should be is something that's very natural. You know, the player realizes it, you know, just as time goes on. Like, oh, I'm actually getting screwed here, I'm going to sell this somewhere else. It encourages the player to almost be enterprising in some ways. And it's just, I don't know, I think that's the perfect thing that is missing that could add just a lot of flavor to these games, you know? And it wouldn't really be necessarily something that I could see as being extraordinarily hard to code. Sure, there'd be a lot of items that there could be, but ultimately that information, you know, like you don't need to do this for all items. You know, a steel sword would be worth the same, you know, like anywhere, let's say, but it could be worth more in an area where there are no smithies, let's say. You know, and it's something that would be so simple to add, but it would really affect the whole thing as a whole. Hello, Golden Saints.
Speak quickly.
So these are the guards of Mania, and they have their counterpart, the Dark Seducers. Tell me about New Sheo.
New Sheogorath is the capital of the Shivering Isles. We Oriole guard Bliss, the manic district of the city.
How about Sheogorath?
Sheogorath rules the Shivering Isles. We, the Oriole, are his favored soldiers, the most perfect expression of his might.
How about the Shivering?
The domain of the Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. We Oriole are tasked with defending this realm against the lesser beings that would destroy it. Go. Speak quickly, mortal.
Hello.
What? Ah, a stranger in town. But as I always say, a stranger is just a friend I haven't met yet.
That's nice.
Hey, friend, do you think you could help me out? I'm caught a bit short at the moment. Anything at all would be much appreciated.
Have a coin.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
So I forget what the name of this town is. High Cross. Oop. Oops.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
All these places locked. Where the hell is everyone? Metal gate with nothing in it. What? Yeah, I don't really recall any of these small towns in Shivering Isles. Miss, where is everyone?
Feet hurt so bad. I could sure use a new pair of shoes.
No.
Oh no.
This I do remember. What the hell?
Still here?
Hey, go.
What do I
Got
care?
nerve, I'll...
No bounty. Good sir. I wish to meet you. Okay, well, you're not even here. Thadon's robe. I don't even know what that's from. It must be from this, but I don't even remember that being a thing. Must be quest related. Where is everybody? Oh, here we go. Another person.
They're saying some...
Do you ever bathe?
I mean, occasionally.
See you later.
Thanks, bud. Dude, literally, where is everyone?
Hey, got any apples or carrots?
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna leave. Actually, I'll just... And it's almost daybreak, so I might as well just take a nap here, you know? A good 14-hour nap. Seems fairly reasonable. We all have those long sleeps. But, yeah. As you can tell, the Shivering Isles is, quite the place. Okay, so we want to go this way. Yep. And as you'll see when we eventually go there to Dementia, it's quite literally night and day difference. This is very vibrant, very pretty, happy in a way, you know? Just those bright colors, I think, can always have an effect on the mind to always make you perceive to be more happy. And I mean, hey, if it works, it works in this case. Oh, just look at that, man. That's a screenshot waiting to happen right there. And look out into the vast ocean. Just it's very pretty. OBS seems to be stuttering right now for whatever good reason. Uh-oh. I don't know if there's anything here, but my Wraith should know. But yeah, I mean, that's why a thing like seasonal depressive disorder can happen to a lot of people. And it's very much depending on where you live. If you live in a very bright place and warm place, a la Florida, you won't really experience it. Although Florida is depressing in other ways. But you know, if you live in a very cold, dreary place like over the summer, or sorry, not over the summer, like over the winter, like, you know, you think about the high north where the sun doesn't come up for days and days and days, or weeks, or months. That can have a serious effect on a person. You know? Like, you don't think about it, but it actually does, which is something that's amazing. We aren't these perfect creatures, sadly. And it just happens. Oh, dude, that's a sick shot. I don't know what this is here for. Oh, why is it saying it's defined in Oblivion? Huh. That's strange. Is everything here defined in Oblivion? Huh, so mod organizer. Is everything here 0, 0? Mod organizer must merge Shivering Isles and Oblivion for some reason. I mean, it says on Lord Order space, I don't mind. That's interesting. I never knew that. Or maybe that's something the game does. Maybe there is no shivering.esm anymore. Maybe they updated it at some point. I don't know. Oh, that's just... Now this reminds me a little bit of a Dash, City of Magic, which you can watch on Team's channel, but... Okay, that doesn't look too good. But this right here looks good. You know, you're just coming up on a hill and you just see a city in a distance. Fog rolling in. You know, you don't really get these, you know, high fantasy vibes much more anymore nowadays. Even Skyrim, you don't get it. You get like a depressing atmosphere. You don't get these bright areas that are very pretty, fantastical, not possible, but beautiful in its own way. You know? Now it's just graphics. Which, I mean, is good and all, but it's not perfect. Hello.
Speak quickly, mortal. Speak quickly. Go.
And here we are. New Sheo. And there's this is a pretty big city. From what I recall. Hello. You have a quest associated with you. The missing pauldron. Hello?
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobank, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need. Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Ooh.
I'd be happy to craft you amber weapons. Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item. I'd be happy to...
Do you sell
I'm
any?
sure I have something here you can use.
Nah, you don't. That's disappointing. Alright. Peace out, bud.
See you later.
Oh, wait, hey.
It is good. Can't have you walking around without...
Thank you.
Bye, dear.
Okay. It doesn't say what the enchanted stuff is. But that's what the amber armor looks like. It's pretty damn cool looking. Very strange, fantastical. Again, it's a very, very big aspect of this DLC is that everything is strange and fantastical. Hey, she's juggling balls.
Have you caught my act yet? I'm Fatal the Juggler. I'm sure you've heard of me. Oh, who am I kidding? More likely you came to scoff at the worst juggler in the world.
I think you were doing just fine.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll explore all this later. But, yeah, it's just so pretty. But we have a date with Lord Sheogorath.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Greetings to you.
Thanks. Here's the palace. Split quite literally between the two, as you can see. Duality, the Kalpa, the whole thing's covered. And see, white
Speak
and,
quickly,
or sorry,
mortal.
blue and red flame, dark seducer, golden saint. Hello.
Mad God's blessings. The Mazkengard Crucible in New Sheogorath. We ensure the demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogorath. Sheogorath is our lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death. The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogorath, divided yet perfect. Walk with our Lord.
And we are, and there's the madlad himself. Raw chaos. Hey, what's up?
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them.
Aw, thanks, bud.
I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Aw, thanks, bud. What do you want?
I've been waiting for you, or someone like you, or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm! rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required.
That's good.
A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
What do you mean?
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
The hell are you talking about?
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
What now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Why Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser.
Yeah, I can tell.
Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
Tell me about this march.
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would just cloud your little mind. What is important is getting to Zedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored. New Sheogorath. My home away from places that aren't my home. The current location is much better than some of the prior ones, don't you think?
Can't really comment on that, Chief.
Yes? Speaking to me? Well, I'm he. He's me. And others as well. Or they were, weren't they?
Tell me about the Isles.
The Isles. The Isles! A wonderful place. Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful. Good for a visit. Or for an eternity.
Tell me about Zedilian.
A little busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating. One of my favorite things to do. Talk to Haskell if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate? You can go now. Run along. Scoot.
Scoot, scoot. I don't know, is Haskell here? I recall him always, like, sitting, like, right here, but he's not here. Let's go look at the Charity of Token of Madness, whatever it was. Charity of Madness, resist fire, frost, and shock. So we could wear that, but then we won't have our legendary backpack on. So I guess we'll wear it for a bit. Yeah, I don't see Haskell. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be here, but whatever. Oh, that's not the exit.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Thanks.
Welcome to the...
You don't have anything to say about it?
Go.
Okay. So to Zedilian. Alright. So let's look at the manual. Which is somewhere here. I've learned that in order to restore Zedilian, I must activate the Resonator of Judgment. To do so, I'll need to find 3 focus crystals and paste each of them in a Judgment Nexus. Prepare the Resonator for Atonement. I should proceed to Zedilian now and begin my search. But basically, everybody here gets judged, and we're using it as a system to try and, you know, fix everyone. You get the idea. I hope you do, because chaotic chaos. Yes. Next time. Thank you all for watching.